We're now live. We were not before.
What is the mood for the night anyway?
I still had it on dealer's choice because we were kind of doing whatever here. But if you want to change it, I can change it live.
We could say leftovers.
Oh, yeah.
Leftover meals.
That's true. What are leftovers? One word, right?
Yeah.
Normally? I remember that from Pokemon. You didn't put the Lisa Frank animals in with her?
No, not this time.
Yeah.
Probably fit it in, but it wouldn't look as good.
I'm just messing around. I did like that last picture of her. I thought it looked pretty good.
Did we end up throwing it away or did someone buy it?
I can't remember, actually. I think it might have gotten thrown away. You never know. Well, there's going to be a second one soon, so...
Yeah. I'm excited to play that. Or, try and find time to play that.
I want to play the Front Mission remake.
Also, I have a long list of games I would like to get. I also have... my list is getting shorter because all the games I keep playing kind of suck.
You're right.
Or have sucked, therefore I can just
me,
move on.
Yeah, you told me.
Because I was like, SMT3 or Nocturne was fine. I liked it, but it was definitely like an old JRPG. And all like the ways that make me go like, I don't want to play this anymore.
Yeah. Why am I playing this if I don't have to?
Yeah. Like, it's alright.
Yeah.
Like, gameplay was great, but like...
It has its appeal, you know?
Yeah.
And if you're not feeling it, then you're probably not going to be playing it.
Yeah, so I started playing SMT5. And
okay. How's that going?
Oh, it's much better.
I can imagine.
It has more character.
That's good.
Like, there's more people that are, like, actively, making you want to go forward.
Yeah.
Like, whereas, like, with Nocturne, there's not really much of a plot. It's just kind of, like, need to go from one place to another to go do things.
Yeah.
And then sometimes there'll be character interactions every once in a while. And then, like, most everyone there hates you in that game. So it's like,
why are you even here, loser?
Yeah.
We all hate you in the apocalypse.
Pretty much. And like the people who are your friends in the world before are kind of like all going insane, and you're like, man, I really don't need this right now.
Like, I'm not here to play real life simulator.
Yeah, because like one of the characters that's voiced by like Robbie Damon is a character that's like like blames you for everything.
Gotcha.
And it was like you go save him, and then like you save him, but he doesn't realize you saved him, and then says like, oh, look who fucking finally decided to show up. Saved myself, no thanks to you. And I'm like, all right, fine.
Yeah, right.
There's only like one character that's actually like nice to me, and it's the journalist character.
I mean, that game came out quite a while ago. I think were we still in like edgy times then?
We were.
I think.
Yeah.
This is definitely like a 2010 and back game, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. We'll go look it up. Let me see. SMT3 Nocturne. Because I know it's on PS2 originally.
Yeah.
So, what do we got here? 2003, even older than I thought it was. Okay. I thought it was like 2005 or something. So this is like the ramp up to peak Edgelord still.
Yeah.
Okay, because I think Edgelord kind of peaks out at what, like 2008-ish?
When does Kingdom Hearts come
out? No, Kingdom Hearts was already out. Kingdom Hearts wasn't the peak of edgelordness. Kingdom Hearts was grooming people to become an edgelord, and then 2 comes out later. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no. So,
no.
long story short is, yeah, it was just kind of like whatever. Like I liked the art.
Priming the edgelordness inside of people's brains.
It was kind of just whatever. Like I enjoyed the character designs. I enjoyed the soundtrack. The gameplay was all right. But I was like, man, I can't be bothered to care about any of the people that I'm,
supposed to be interacting with or whatever, because they all hate you and it's kind of boring.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense. I feel you.
And at least in SMT 5, like, I'm not hated. And then there's multiple characters, and there seems to be a lot of different things going on.
Okay.
So trying to figure out what's going on so far has been pretty interesting.
That's good.
And the characters, at least, they don't like... There's a good mix of people who like you or don't like you.
Okay.
So it feels a lot more, realistic in that regard.
It's just more tolerable.
Yeah.
All the dialogue isn't like, you suck, and you just get bored of it because no one's doing anything interesting or...
Yeah. And
you just is like, well, all my efforts are going to waste.
Yeah, it's also like most of if the characters and like if in Nocturne, if the characters didn't hate you, they were talking about how nothing in the world matters, and it was very nihilistic. In fact, there's a group like called the Assembly of the Nihilo.
Nice.
Yes, I get it. It's a reference to nihilism. Thank you.
Yep. 2003.
I understood that reference. But yeah, like, again, it's kind of whatever in the regards of, like...
What else do we get?
I just, like, oh yeah, this is just edgy for the sake of being edgy. People hate me, and they always seem to be mad at me because even though I don't do anything.
Yeah, right.
So what do they do? Why am I here? Why does it sound happening? Yeah, so moved on to 5. 5, also the combat is a little sleeker.
That makes sense.
And it's fun. Actually, I'm kind of glad I played Nocturne before I played 5, just because it made me go like, oh man, this UI makes so much more sense. And it's just like a breath of fresh air.
I'll bet.
It's like going from playing Persona, Persona 2 to playing Persona 5,
Yeah, you'd just be like, whoa, what?
Yeah.
I mean, even 3 to 4, if you turn on the character control, is pretty different.
Yeah, it's just that, like, with, the reason I chose 2 is because 2 still also has the demon mechanic in it, whereas 3
That's
doesn't.
true, yeah.
3 doesn't. So there's a lot of like the similarities in 5 and 2 in terms of gameplay. So that's why
I've heard that, yeah.
That's why I was like, oh, it makes sense to compare those two. But yeah, so far I'm like, okay, voice acting in English isn't terrible. I can't change it to Japanese. So
that's annoying. You can't change to Japanese?
I don't know how to.
Huh.
If I could find out how to, I probably would. Though it is kind of funny. Person who plays, there's a character who's your navigator.
Okay.
Who, like, like tells you what's going on.
Yeah.
They're voiced by Futaba.
Oh, really?
Which I thought was funny because I was like, oh, they're both navigator characters, and they're both derpy and at the same time very fickle.
Got ya.
Characters. So I was like, yeah, having to listen to her talk all the time is not so bothersome. There's like only like one person's acting that's like kind of grating, but then I looked up who it was and was like, oh, this is a child.
Oh, what?
Like,
interesting.
They're like really young and they're playing like a high schooler.
Okay.
So it's like, oh, well, I guess this actually is fine.
Yeah, it makes sense then.
Yeah. I'm like, well, good for this kid getting their bag.
Yeah, right. Slay, child.
Do your thing, kid.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, no. Good for them. Oh. Break every bone. Yeah, Yeah, so I have no clue where it's going right now. Apparently, I'm still in the prologue, apparently, and I'm like 2 hours in.
Oh, okay.
But it's like because of, you know, how JRPGs are, where you're like, I need to go see everything.
Yeah.
So,
it's a JRPG.
So I'm like going and, what is it, like looking for everything?
Yeah. I mean, one of the like, what would you say? Part of the appeal of a JRPG is usually the time it takes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's like inherent in the genre.
Though oddly enough, it said, I was looking up how long the game, like the story mode is if you just like kind of like focus on the story and don't do all the side stuff. Apparently it's only about like 60 hours of story.
Okay, yeah, that's about normal.
Is it?
For a JRPG nowadays, yeah.
Weird.
They don't make like 100-hour mega quests anymore or whatever normally.
Yeah, it's because I was just...
They don't make like... I mean, even Disgaea is not like too long unless you start going like mega grind dungeons, you know?
I guess, because I was like playing Persona 5 and I was like, that was like 200 hours.
Yeah.
But again, I did everything.
You did do everything though.
Yeah, I got every trophy, got every...
I forgot how long that speed run is. There's weird ways to clip through the wall.
Oh, in Persona 5?
Yeah, Persona 5. You can't like skip any dungeons or anything like that, you know? There's no like crazy sequence breaks.
I can't imagine, yeah.
Yeah, but you can like skip through walls in weird ways in some of the dungeons and like cheat the you know, the system that way.
Yeah.
Let me see what that is. Run. Let's see, the world record is at 15 hours.
Really? Wow.
This is hard true ending. And then New Game Plus true ending is about 12 hours.
That's probably because they don't really... Imagining they're not doing any of like the... What do you call it? Like...
More complicated stuff.
Yeah, they're not... I don't think they're doing like any of the character stuff, I imagine.
Yeah, I imagine you're not really doing too many social links other than maybe some you need for something. I don't know which ones you need for, you know, the speed run.
Yeah, I don't
Sometimes
know.
you'll get things that make you do like more damage or stuff like that, you know, because you really need it and those kind of things.
I know you do Mishimas because you get the experience. It gives you like... You know, everyone gets experience even if they're not in the party.
Plus, they're playing on easy on New Game Plus, it looks like.
Oh, okay.
Usually, a lot of these speedruns you kind of play on easy anyway, because the only thing that matters is getting through the game.
Yeah.
Now, some of them there are, you know, they'll have categories that'll be different difficulties, but...
Yeah, I also know like certain difficulties make certain things actually easier to speedrun.
Well, yeah, usually that's what easy mode's for.
Well, no, I mean like, you know, I'm talking about like, you know, like hard modes. Or...
Yeah. It can be. Again, it depends on the game. But the majority of them I've seen are usually kind of on easy mode. Just because there's like, you know, less encounters sometimes, or just things are, you know, whatever.
The encounters go by faster.
Yeah, I think in in the Silent Hill 2 one, I think it's actually impossible for you to die on easy mode.
Really?
Yeah, something like that. Like it's actually impossible. Something like that. I think I heard when I was watching it. Yeah, I know you do that run on PC because there's like a quick save, quick load glitch that gives you like infinite sprinting.
Yeah.
So, because like it'll just refresh your stamina every time you load or whatever. So you just like right before you're about to run out, you just like quick save, then quick load, and so you go infinite. I was like, that's hilarious.
It's actually just faster somehow.
Well, because you can set it to a key, you know?
Yeah.
If you have it on like a high key, you just get really good at clicking it and go, right, you know, hitting the keys on time. Like that. Yeah, some of those games, there's so many of them that are like PC ports where like porting it to the PC just does something stupid to the game. It's usually the quick save function fucks the game up.
Yeah.
But when does the new Octopath come out anyway? Is it next year?
Yeah, it's next year. I think it's like February.
Okay. You're gonna have to let me know how that game goes.
I imagine this one will be because like with Octopath 1, like the story was fine. I knew it wasn't gonna be the most, like in-depth thrilling, but it was fun. Just like some of the
the gameplay is kind of what you're there for.
Yeah,
like the old school experience.
Yeah, because it was like playing Final Fantasy V again, and I was like, oh man, I haven't played 5 in forever, and I was really excited to play 5. Mm-hmm. Especially 5, but with like with more interesting characters.
Yeah, a 5 that like also kind of works, like.
Yeah, that actually like functions properly.
Yeah,
like, as intended.
Yeah.
Like,
although, like, you could joke and kind of say you kind of have to do the infinite job glitch, almost.
Yeah.
That game is tough, man.
Yeah. The game was very, like,
punishing. I'll be honest, I understand, like, why they didn't bring it over.
Yeah, it's a punishing game.
It's pretty rough, from what I remember.
Yeah, it's just also, like...
I mean, also, the main character's name is Butts.
Yeah.
Now, it was changed later, but it will always be Butts in my heart.
I just didn't like... that was another one of those ones where I was like, man, this story is fucking boring.
Yeah.
Like...
I mean, obviously, like, 6 is a superior game.
Yeah,
you know? 4 and 6 are the best ones in the Super Nintendo era.
Yeah.
That's just a straight up fact.
Yeah, there's no argument.
Yeah.
Like that one guy was trying to tell me that 10 was the best Final Fantasy.
10 is not the best Final Fantasy. 10 is a fun Final Fantasy.
Oh, yeah.
I like it. It's actually the only one I've ever beaten. I'm going to be honest.
That's so.
But.
That guy liked Boruto, so.
Yeah, that's true.
But I was just like, nah, like 9's just clearly better.
Yeah.
It's also because 10 has that terrible sequel that just drags it down every time.
I think 10 has one of my favorite battle systems, though.
I will agree with that.
I absolutely love that battle system.
Yeah, the timing.
Yeah, I don't know what the technical name for it is in that game or whatever, but I love it.
I
like whenever you can see all what's going to happen, you know?
Yeah. It's like a time turn based or something.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but... That one, and I love that one, and I love the, like, the active time battle style stuff that's in, like, Chrono Trigger. It's the default one in Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
You can change it, but they use that in most of their games, kind of.
Yeah.
At least some of the ones I remember playing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the character does an action, and then their meter specifically has to refill.
Yeah. They do that in...
7 is like that, too.
7, 9...
yeah, 8 was like that. Yeah, almost all of them are like that after they make that system.
Yeah, because I think 6... Did 6 have a time thing, or no?
I cannot remember anymore. That's the thing, is I don't remember all of them. I just remember it from Chrono Trigger specifically, because I played... that game. I never beat it though because I was like, fuck, I don't want to have to go back and regrind. I think I also don't have a save file that could have went back.
Yeah, I do.
But it's been like 15 years.
Yeah, Chrono Trigger's also a pretty tough game.
Chrono Trigger's a hell of a fun game though.
Yeah.
I think if I was going to actually replay it though, I would buy the PlayStation version and play that.
That makes sense.
I cannot remember if technically, quote unquote, the DS version is better, but... The PlayStation version has, like, I don't know.
Has what you want.
Yeah, and plus if you buy that, you get Final Fantasy IV with it.
That's true.
So.
Does it come with the one that had after years as well?
No, I don't think so. I don't know what that's on.
I know it was re-released on something else, too, but I know originally it's, like...
I'm gonna look that up.
I remember it was, like, on PSP, if I remember correctly.
We're gonna look that up. Because, yeah, I thought it was a phone game thing. So I think maybe it was originally mobile only, and then, what does it say down here? Development. Yeah, so originally it was mobile only, and then it got like a Wii version, and then later I think it was on PSP or something like that. But But it does say that it was released for mobile, and it has it on Wii and PSP, and then like Apple, Android, and Windows. So I'm guessing it must be on Steam somewhere, maybe.
Yeah, probably it's on Steam.
But yeah, I don't. Yeah, because like I was like, no, the PS1 version won't have that. Final Fantasy Portable Compilation, which is Final Fantasy the Complete Collection. That's the one that has it. Game was remade. Yeah. So. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure those PSP versions are like the best versions of at least 1 and 2, I think.
Yeah.
Other than like maybe the later ones that were put on Steam, you know?
Yeah, because I played 1 and 2 on
they look
PSP.
Beautiful, man.
Yeah, they're really well made. The PSP versions of 1 and 2 were really well made.
Mm-hmm.
I do not like 2, but it's like, it's well made.
Yeah. 2's a rough game.
It's divisive, for sure.
I like the character, like the Amano.
Oh, yeah.
The actual Amano art for 2 was really cool.
Oh, yeah. Man.
Although I loved 3 on DS. I thought
3 on DS was really good.
So much fun.
That was a really fun game. I remember.
That was a ton of fun. That's another one I'd like to replay.
Yeah, I would definitely.
That'd be really cool.
I know.
I'd have to start from the beginning because I have no idea what was going on.
Yeah, Ellen was telling me she wanted to replay 4, which is definitely worth the replay, I'd say.
Yeah. It's funny. If I went to play it, I'd actually probably just like buy a copy that's used because my copy is still sealed.
Yeah,
and I'm in that part where I'm like, I don't want to open it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's been so long. It's like, fuck, you know?
I would probably just play mine. Because mine's open.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just never like played it. I never got around to it. I've played it on ROM before though. Like an emulator.
I can't remember. Did I buy it for my Wonders One? No, I wanted to, but I wouldn't know what the fuck to do. I didn't need a walkthrough. My Japanese is nowhere near good enough to just play a game straight up in Japanese. At least to like play it and know where to go, you know?
Yeah.
Like, once I know what to do, I can play the game. It's like, oh yeah, go through the menu. This is the part. This is the thing. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I would have no idea what they were saying in the text in the dialogue.
Oh, this needs an anime already, for God's sake.
I was gonna say, this is the main girl, right?
Yeah. Yeah, this our person who did this series was an assistant to the person who did Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
And you can tell.
Yeah, it
almost
seems
immediately.
So. Yeah, it seemed like it. I only have one more volume of Spy Family to read that's on the shelf, and then I'll read this probably.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Turbo Granny.
Right.
I'll let you suck on my tits if you let me suck that dick.
It's so funny.
I think the way they changed it though was like, let me gobble that schlong.
That's hilarious.
Honestly,
that's actually pretty funny.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
It's one of those ones where you're like, all right.
They wanted to make it a little crazier. Why not?
Yeah.
All right. This is localization. That's no big deal.
Yeah.
You know, we're not, altering everything about this story here.
Mm.
Dandadan was not ruined by Turbo Granny saying "gobble the schlong."
No. fact, I think it's a pretty good choice.
Yeah, it adds character, It adds character.
Yeah, it makes her sound more like an old lady, I guess.
Oh, maybe it makes her sound, I don't know. I got nothing.
Yeah,
it makes her sound. It just makes her sound.
Yeah.
Gives her character,
Mm-hmm.
Person who says schlong, you know what they're all about.
Yeah.
That's what it is, I think. I would not be shocked if someone immediately recognizes this.
Oh yeah. Like, wait, is that Momo?
Like, yo, is this the girl from Dandadan? I was like, hell yeah. And they're like, all right, let me get this.
Bro, but you got the dude, and you got this guy, you got this character.
Pay me. Pay me. Pay up. Pay what you owe. Which would be $75, sir.
Shit, only 75. Fuck, man. Let me get 10.
You're right. It'll be 100 next year for sure.
Yeah.
About 90% fucking sure on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these could probably easily go to 100, but I don't know if you could do 200 for 12x12s yet.
No, probably not.
So. I don't know, I kind of like 75 just because it's under 100 in a way, like as a price point, So it feels less daunting to people. But it's probably going to be a point where we're going to raise these.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be in the middle of summer, for sure.
Probably at San Japan.
Yeah, right. Dude, you got a lot of commissions at San Japan.
I always fucking do.
Man, hopefully we can get in again. That'd be great.
Well, from what it seems like, they always seem to have some cancellations, so just show up Thursday night.
Yeah, right? Why not, Yeah, because she already knew who wasn't showing up.
Yeah.
Like, straight up. And they don't do a wait list, right?
No, it's just a show first come, first serve.
Yeah, just first come, first serve, yeah. And you don't need a badge to get in Thursday, No. You just walk in with a bunch of shit like you own the place.
Yeah, pretty much. So, like, do you have your... they always just want one thing. They want your credit card and your... what's that thing?
Your business license?
Yeah, your business license.
Yeah, they actually care about it at that show.
Yeah.
Watch out, man. AX is evil. They're checking for everyone's business licenses. All your tax IDs.
It's like weird that they just... I was more confused that they just didn't check you at the front door.
Yeah, they should have checked that right when you signed up. I don't know how they don't,
Yeah, like the biggest fucking convention in America.
Yeah, like again, I'm fine with them not letting people in who aren't trying to be legitimate. It's just weird that they're doing it as like a gotcha in the middle of the day.
Yeah. It's like, why?
Yeah, again, you could have just had people submit it, and then, like, if they don't submit it, well, find someone who will and get their money, Just solve this whole problem before they even get there,
Pretty much.
Yeah, because I don't know why they wouldn't ask for it when you're, like, signing up. I guess maybe because you might not have, like, a temporary ID yet for California or something.
Yeah, I know it takes a while.
But, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah. But definitely they should have asked for it at the door.
Yeah, like...
If they're not going to give you one of the ones, like how some cons do, and you just pay them there, then they should be asking for that shit at the door.
Yeah. Don't make no motherfucking sense.
Does not make sense. Just don't.
grandma's tier as fuck too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, dude, Granny's gotta be broken, man. Remember Shampoo's grandma?
Oh yeah.
Fucking busted. Cologne. That was her name. If I remember right. Yeah. Who else? Oh, I remember Rama had to fight that old lady also in the tea ceremony one.
Oh, there we go. Much better. Jesus.
Oh, that was in the anime only. In the manga, he fights a monkey, which is way funnier. I think he might still fight that old lady when they're doing training, though. I can't remember in the manga. It's been so long. I just remember the main fight is versus a monkey, and that's absolutely hilarious. That's about as like Ranma Takahashi shit as you can get. All right, I'm gonna have the main character fight a monkey in a tea ceremony battle. Like, you've done it again.
Crazy bitch, you did it again.
You've done it again. You've done it again. If this Urusei Yatsura one does good, oh man, I would love a Ranma like thing. At least just the ending. Like if they just picked up like right where the OVAs left off, because they would start right at the part where he has to fight Herb, the dragon guy.
Yeah,
you know, from China. Yeah, and they like go to China and like fight and shit. Yeah, that would be badass. I remember that guy was the boss in the last fighting game on Super Nintendo. That game was so fun. Yeah, I'd love to see that shit animated. It's still really crazy how good the animation is in Urusei Yatsura. It's like absolutely mind-blowing, like looking at these characters drawn this way. And like I see them in my head still in the old like style animation, you know? And then it's like, oh my god, it's so crazy looking.
That opening is crazy too.
I love it. I love how it has like everything from like the franchise mixed into it. It's so the part where it plays the video games got me. That just, I was like, no. They did not just put shit from the video games in here.
That is kind of weird, though. I know we talked about how they still do the part where it's like, you know, it's kind of in the future because in the opening, Ataro has a smartphone.
Oh, I thought that was fine. I was like...
I didn't think it was funny just because he's like on Tinder.
Yeah.
And he's trying to get away from Lum, but Lum's face gets closer and closer each time.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, as long as the main show wasn't like that, they didn't, you know, do whatever. Like, it's the actual... that's what I was so happy about.
Yeah, it is pretty funny.
Like, I love it. It's still funny to see everyone doing stuff in that opening and everything.
Where they're at the...
I love when they're at the concert. Yeah, they're doing, like, the idol shit with all the glow sticks.
Yeah.
Dude, can't wait. Mendo...
Oh, yeah.
My boy.
I can't believe he's voiced it by fucking Light Yagami.
Yeah, right?
That's insane to me. I didn't...
So good.
I was like, man, they actually got, like...
It's so good.
A-list celebrities. Jesus fuck.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. Again, it's a...
Yeah, no, like... They got a bunch of, like, newer people for, like, you know, some of the other roles, and then they got some more classic people, you know?
Yeah.
Who was it? Oh, I was looking it up. The person who does Omazeo, who like voices, that's Ataru's dad.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I was just like, no way.
That's fucking great.
That's really funny.
That's pretty fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Wow, you got rid of all of Sakura's curses. Crazy. Your bad luck is incredible.
Alright. Man, I heard the Sakura voice and I was just like, this is not deep enough. But I'll deal with it. I hope they have the part in there where they have the, they go to this restaurant and there's like an eating challenge. And that's like one of the other times you see like, that's an important like Sakura one. It's like one of the first ones. Because she just can eat like a fuckload. I hope they have that in there. How's it going, Ash?
Oh wow, I did not expect to see you here. What is it, dawn of the...
Yeah, right? It's like dawn of the first day here, you know?
Yeah. 72 hours remaining.
Yeah, exactly. I imagine there's a giant countdown clock in the room right now.
Yeah. To D-Day.
Oh, yeah. To madness.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, your stuff should have arrived, too. I got the stuff off the registry. I didn't really know how to make it work, so I don't really know if it's still, like, gonna say on your thing that you know, still need them. Yeah. Good luck. Trying to get me to figure out how to use Amazon.
Right.
The idea.
Says I'm suffering and it's all self-inflicted. And then she got it all today. Thank you so much.
Oh, no worries.
I still need to go get a frame for this Yuma here. That's what I'm going to get. Get framed.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking, like, I've been talking with Matt. I think on a nice 20 by 30 frame and it's going to be matted, you know, right into the middle there. It's going to look beautiful above the fireplace.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Jesus. You're gonna be on a framing spree? Yeah, right.
I'll try to get a good mix of frames and other things that were on that list, because I remember you saying that it's like, yeah, everyone fucking does.
You don't have a fireplace, but it's the thought that counts. Just get one of those, you know, you can have them make like a fake fireplace.
Yeah, you know.
It's like they got at Wendy's and shit, you know? Those ones.
Yeah, TVs and shit.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder if my mom's going to do that again this year around Christmas. Because you could go onto YouTube, you know, and there's just videos of a fire playing, and the TV is on the fireplace, like in the front of it. And so she would just put it on. She's like, I got my fire going. Although that TV is fucked up. Like, there's so many dead pixels on it.
Oh, gotcha. I didn't know if it was like the kids messed with it or some shit.
Well, I mean, they beat on it some when they were really young, but that didn't really mess it up. It just started dying out. I mean, they've had that TV for like, God, 15 years? 10, more than 10 years for sure. And like, it's just rough because they don't want to get a new one because, again, now they only make like really thin TVs.
Yeah.
And they're worried about the kids just pulling it down off the fireplace.
Yeah.
Because they have an old, you know, like rear projection big screen, one of those ones.
Yeah.
It's kind of fat. Like, they can't pull it off. They can like smack on the screen, but they can't just pull it off. So... But I think I'll probably get a normal TV now. I think most of the kids are grown up enough, maybe? I don't actually know, I'll be honest. I don't know how old Trisha's youngest kid is. I don't know how old he is. So. I usually only see Michelle's kids when I go over. Alright, yeah. Good.
Back into the dungeon.
Right. Back to the basement.
Fucking sewer rat.
Oh, this guy, yeah. I thought the other crew was the sewer rats.
Yeah. Technically, yes.
He was the original, though.
Yeah. Even though, like, they're supposed to be sewer rats, they were very pretty. And much more well put together, and I think bathed a lot more than this guy did. The funny thing,
Watch out.
the person who voiced this character is a fan of Kamen Rider.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I found that out at Akon.
Nice.
They apparently, the people who went, that I was waiting in line with for Xander Mobus before I went upstairs, they were talking about how they were going to get something signed by Dimitri, and they had Rider merch on and things like that.
Gotcha.
And then they came back and were like, "You're never going to believe this, but he recognized all of our Rider merch."
Nice. Let's see. Ash says, I meant to ask, what are you guys' thoughts on Geats so far? I'm a little behind, but I'm liking it so far. Oh, I love it.
I think it's been good.
Let's see. Wasn't a fan of the opening at first, but it's slowly growing on me. Yeah, I like it. So
yeah, it still needs time for me to grow.
I really want to hear the full song. As far as I know, it's still not out.
I was just kind of.
I haven't checked in about a week.
I was just kind of shocked that I was like, oh, these are two artists that I think are really good, but then like putting them together for some reason, just it's not clicking with me.
I think the video is a little weak, but I like the song. That's me personally.
Yeah, I just feel like the song is just kind of a little bit of a mess. It's going in a lot of different directions.
No, I definitely understand that though.
Because, like, I feel like if I heard the full version.
Yeah, I really want to hear the full version.
Because I feel like the way it's been cut is probably why I'm not liking it. Because I feel like I can't imagine that the band that did the Gaim opening, the person that sang the opening for Final Fantasy X-2, couldn't figure out a way to mix a song that would make coherent sense. Like, I can't believe that would happen. And this is kind of like where the opening is right now. It's just, it's kind of all over the place.
But I love the plot.
Oh yeah.
The show itself is great.
Yeah, I've had no complaints about the plot. It's been really good.
Yeah, what episode are you on? I think technically we're technically I think one behind. We only watched one episode last week.
Yeah, I think it's going to be on break soon because of sports.
Oh yeah, there usually is like one winter break somewhere in there. It's like either the golf tournament or the marathon, one of the two.
Yeah, one of the two.
I think the last episode we watched is like episode 8, maybe. So
something like that, yeah.
Yeah, somewhere in there. 9 just wasn't subtitled yet when we went to watch it on Sunday.
I just know that we're going. I guess next week's episode is the end of this Diagram Prix, and then we're gonna go do another one or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Because I think that's what I was saying was that
episode 6. Okay, yeah. So I don't want to spoil too much stuff or anything.
Yeah. But we already knew that there was probably going to be multiple Desire Grand Prix.
Just because we got down to so few characters so fast. So
yeah.
I think that's definitely, episode 6, I think we're already, really low on characters by then.
Yeah. I think the Panda's probably already,
I was like, yeah, that should be...
After that. They already finished the zombie thing?
Yeah, I feel like they're on the what is that game? Concentration? I also really like how simple the henshin device is.
Oh, yeah.
And the jingle as well.
Yeah, real easy.
Yeah, it's
done.
Just ready, fight.
I never wanted to go back to, like, Saber. Like, I know it was book-related, but you don't have to read an entire fucking novel for the henshin thing every time.
Yeah.
That was one of the worst parts of that show, in my opinion. You're just, like, sitting there, and you're like, man, this is taking forever. It's like, does every jingle need to be as long as fucking Grand Zio?
Yes.
Like, come on.
Come on, Grand Zero is an anniversary. It's supposed to be long. This is not
right.
This long.
Okay, you finished the arc with the partners and the old guy got eliminated? Okay, yeah, nice.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
The casino guy.
Yeah.
Which I thought was a pretty cool reveal. I was like wondering what his deal was because like he was really
we
nice.
knew he was shady as... Yeah, he's too nice.
Yeah, when someone's like nice like that, you're like,
Yeah, there was definitely like something going on with this guy.
I think it was interesting when they revealed, like, oh, if you're just eliminated, you just go back to your normal life and you just have all your memories erased.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
It makes sense, like, if you get straight up murdered,
Yeah, that you're just dead.
Yeah. You're no longer qualified to be a Kamen Rider.
Which is crazy to think that, because I was like, damn, no, I thought that, like the phrasing on that was just so crazy to hear. Like,
so very interesting stuff. I really like the Desire Grand Prix. I think it's a really cool system.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, I think.
Hope we get to see the Gaijin bodyguards again soon. Though.
Oh, dude, I think
I love those guys.
I think they're the best part of the series.
Dude, I want them to become riders.
Oh yeah, like they.
We need them to become riders, straight up. Can they get in on the Desire Grand Prix? That would be great.
I did see one minor spoiler though for it.
Don't mention it here.
It was just about an actor who's going to be in the show.
Oh, okay. Well, then don't mention it.
Yeah.
I'm sure there'll be, like, a lot of people that drop in and out.
Yeah.
Because, like, again, in, like, what, the first or second episode, I think, you see all of those, different Kamen Riders you can get or whatever.
Yeah.
There was, like, 30 plus people or something originally, and then they all,
They all bite it.
Yeah, so they've got to have, like... They got to plan on using most of those.
That makes me wonder, actually, if those people who lost are actually dead or alive.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Because if it's something like, you can lose qualifications for it.
Yeah, because that first thing was, like, get the item or whatever, right?
Yeah, and if you just didn't get the item, that was when...
but I don't remember... Didn't they say that everyone died, though?
I have no clue. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, Ash says the actor for one of the guards is actually a big Rider fan. So if he becomes a Rider, he'd be ecstatic.
Oh yeah, I do know that one is because I follow his Twitter.
Oh really?
Yeah, I saw him like post that he was going to be in Geats.
That's funny.
From like one of the Rider people that I saw, and I was like, no, I gotta follow this guy. I want to see what he's up to.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's basically most of his posts are just him going to like different places to get Gundams and other merch.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, so all the money that he's earning is just going straight into the Rider fund.
It goes right back to Toei.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All part of the plan. If they just hire fans, they'll never lose any money.
Yeah, it's kind of like, what is it, Piccolo's VA? And
the people who get killed die. Like, definitely. People die if they're killed.
Yeah.
This still works on the Fate Stay Night rules for that.
I was just talking about, like...
Because I remember at the beginning of the game... I'm pretty sure all of those people straight up died, because that was why Tycoon asked if there was a way to bring them back.
Yeah, because we just didn't know, though, like, if they were, like, oh, they just didn't make the deadline, or they just actually got fucking ganked. We don't know.
Yeah, I get the feeling she said they straight up died, but She might have also been answering, like, just what happens if you die.
Yeah, you don't come back to
So,
life.
yeah, because it's weird, because you can get eliminated by not having enough points for the round, or you can get eliminated by being strip killed. So.
Yeah, so again, I don't know what the rules are.
I'm pretty sure everyone died, which makes it way more metal. Yeah. Kyoru Blue, yeah, he got straight iced. I love how, like, in the promotional stuff, they made sure to let you know he was there, only for him to get killed.
Well, either way, the only thing I saw that was a spoiler was that a other Toku actor is in the show.
Okay, nice.
Is in the show now. It's not like an actual like spoiler. It's just like,
Got you.
hey, they got this guy.
I might go look that up because I remember there was some people that were supposed to show up or something like that were mentioned, but I don't know if they've actually showed up yet or not.
Ash says, I don't know if you and I are thinking of the same actor, but I do know someone who's coming back. Alright, maybe we're all thinking of the same person.
I heard Dan Kuroda was coming back, so...
I don't know about that one.
Okay, then it must be someone else.
It's someone else.
Okay. 'Cause I remember that was like a theory.
Dan Kuroda would probably just come back in a spin-off thing because it's by the same writer.
That's true.
That's probably why everyone was theorizing.
Oh, a Sentai person, okay.
Yeah, it's a Sentai person.
This is probably who I'm looking up then. Because I just went to go check to see what you guys are talking about. Okay. Oh, speaking of Sentai though, did you guys see the pictures for the Abaranger and Hurricaneger stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, those look so cool.
Yeah, it's crazy to see that they're actually getting some more stuff. Because didn't we already have a Hurricaneger 10 years thing?
There was a Hurricaneger one already, yeah. I remember that one.
And then Abaranger didn't get like anything.
No.
How many years has it been since Abaranger? Has it been 10 years?
No, way more.
Yeah. Because I was just wondering why they chose now. It feels weird.
Because it's 20 years.
Oh, it is 20 years?
Yeah.
Then what is that? Then is it 20 years for
I think because isn't the Hurricaneger thing part of the same thing?
I'm very confused because I thought they can't both be 20 years. You know?
Hold on, look it up. Yeah, no, they're both 20. I think it's like they were probably... I think they're back-to-back, though.
Okay. Yeah, I was just like... How do we do this?
Let me see, because Hurricaneger... is from 2002... and it ended in 2003, so I'm guessing they're just both doing them at the same time because it's kind of convenient.
Yeah.
Because, like, this year is technically 20 years, and then next year, yeah, they're both celebrating 20 years, yeah. It's kind of like how Magic is having, like, 30th anniversary stuff this year, even though technically it's next year.
Yeah.
So, I think they just decided to get them both done at the same time.
Makes sense.
That's my guess.
It's one of those weird things that I read and I'm like, that shouldn't work.
Yeah, because Aba Ranger was right after this one, so... I don't know what the release dates are for these, though. So when is this one going to be released? Watch out. Okay, so summer next year. So that must be, maybe they're both. Let's see. Yeah, Geki Ranger and Shinkenger didn't get 10 years either. Yeah, that's true. The Shinkenger one would have been sweet. I love Shinkenger. Yeah, so they're both going to be out, it looks like, sometime in in next year. They're both going to be out next year sometime, so. Oh man, the Gokaiger one was so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that Gokaiger one was amazing. I loved it. I just love that cast. Like, that team is just, oh man. Marvelous just probably always going to be my favorite red. I don't know. It seems tough to top Marvelous. So.
I don't know. Don Momotaro's been doing a pretty good job.
He's great. Don't get me wrong. He's great. The Wahaha guy. Shinkenger was your gateway drug? Nice. Yeah, I think Shinkenger was one of the first ones I watched after Gokaiger. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember the order I watched all of them in. I just remember Gokaiger was the first one I watched. Like, all the way. Because before then, you had to way back. It was easy to find them on, like, if you go to people's IRC channels, you'd have to get them from there. Because, like, toku subbing, I didn't really know how to get into much until I found some other places. Oh, that was good.